Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy is in New York, where he will address the UN General Assembly later on today. Ahead of his first in-person visit to the assembly since Russia launched its invasion over a year ago, Zelenskyy met with wounded Ukrainian soldiers at a New York City hospital yesterday. During the visit, Zelenskyy questioned why Russia still had a place at the General Assembly. Joining me now from Kyiv is CBS News foreign correspondent Imtiaz Tyab. Talk a little bit about the latest here. Imtiaz, we know that Zelenskyy is going to be addressing the General Assembly. I suspect that one of the things he will be saying is that he needs more weapons in order to continue this counteroffensive. But what do we think we'll hear from him?
Anne-Marie, good to be with you. You're absolutely right. He is going to be coming to the UN General Assembly, certainly with that mantra of give us more help, give us more weapons. But I think more than anything, what we've seen over the last 18 or 19 months since the start of this invasion is Mr. Zelensky's ability to communicate to world bodies in a way that I think many leaders around the world are quite envious of. And I think we're going to see him put on a pretty moving display of not only the incredible achievements that the Ukrainian military has made over the start of this invasion, which started last February, but I think he will be coming with a message to say that we can also win, that Ukraine can also win, but it's crucial that the support that it's received so far, not just from the U.S., but several Western countries need to continue, and perhaps more than that, other countries in Africa, the Middle East, the Far East, also need to support Ukraine in this war against, or in its battle against Russia, and for them, their war for freedom. Now, again, we also have to remember that this is an in-person meeting, that Mr. Zelenskyy is expected to also be present for the Security Council meeting, which is that 15-member body. If he does attend, it means he'll be in the same room as Sergei Lavrov, who is the Russian foreign minister. And so lots of scrutiny will be on that meeting to hear what, if anything, he says to the Security Council, or indeed to Mr. Lavrov himself. But again, all eyes on New York as Mr. Zelenskyy is there to give that speech to the UN General Assembly. Anne-Marie.
All eyes are on New York, but while he's doing that, defense ministers are meeting in Germany today as part of the Ukraine Defense Contact Group. Can you remind us what this contact group is and what we should be looking out for?
Indeed, in parallel to this very important day for Mr. Zelenskyy, this push for support continues. Now, this contact group is also known as the Ramstein Group. It's about a 51-member body, which includes the 30-plus members of NATO and around 20 or so other countries, which all have collectively pledged their support to Ukraine. Now, this meeting taking place in Germany is where we are going to see Ukraine's new defense minister. You'll remember a few weeks ago we were discussing the former defense minister was replaced over concerns of corruption inside the defense ministry. Although he himself was not accused of it, he was accused of not doing more to clamp down on it. Now we have this new defense minister who's going to be the face of Ukrainian defense, who will have to go back to these countries and to say, listen, we're all still in this together. You can trust us. Whatever you give us, whether it's long-range weapons, which is something that they're going to be asking for, that you can know and trust that we will be using this stuff appropriately and effectively in order to push Russia out of here. So again, as we've been saying, all eyes on New York, but this is a very vital meeting as well, Anne-Marie.
And then in the meantime, overnight, Russia launched strikes on the western Ukrainian city of Lviv. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, Lviv, for those who don't know, is in the far west of the country. It's right on the border with Poland. It is a beautiful city. In fact, we were there just a few weeks ago. It looks like it's out of a storybook, and it's become this sort of safe haven for many Ukrainians who they can essentially get as far away from the war as they can by going to Lviv. And so it oftentimes looks like a very normal place. People sitting in cafes, enjoying their lives, but the specter of this war is always there. And these attacks are just a reminder to so many Ukrainians that even if you're in the far west of the country, as far away as you can get from the front line, that Russia will strike you wherever you are. So again, a lot of tension in Lviv, but there's also been other attacks throughout the country in Kryvyi Rih. We understand that the Ukrainian Defense Forces have shot down around 25 plus drones there. That's in the center of the country. And as we've been saying, Anne-Marie, the war still rages on in the east and the south as well.
All right, Imtiaz, thank you.